much that my face felt swollen and puffed up. My eyes disappearing like little wet slits in my head, my nose full and painfully bursting, my ears hot. I cried and cried, and I started screaming. I rolled down my window. Not a drop of rain was coming in while it passed like a river over the roof of the car. I put my head out of the window just a little bit, there behind the impossible waterfall streaming to the ground, and I screamed into the night. I screamed for God, at me, for the world, at the dying and indifferent universe, at everyone who has ever let anyone else down. I screamed and I cried for what felt like forever. And then I felt the car rise off the ground. A feeling of weightlessness, especially while inside a car, is always a surprise. But for some reason, I didn't stop screaming. My head fell a bit more outside the window for a moment, then snapped back as the car lurched forward in the air. The unmistakable freight train sound was all around me. I was screaming as loud as I could, but I couldn't hear myself at all. Still, I kept at it. Tears flowing, my whole body incredibly warm, my throat burning as if struck by lightning. I screamed into the blackness, no depth, no bottom, no top, just the dark of the night, the storm everywhere. I screamed and I was elevated. I wanted to explode, to have my whole body rip open and send my blood everywhere. My blood, a microscopic mist that would go out and cover everything, touch everything, wash it clean. My filthy blood, my filthy, miserable body ripped to a billion little pieces, cleaning everything, saving everything, impossibly making good from my own lack of good, success from my own failure. I wanted someone to hear that I was screaming and know I was crying, to wash over the world and start it up again, without me. Better this time, better without me. The front tires hit first and my head jerked forward toward the steering wheel. By the time the back tire settled onto the ground, the noise had stopped. The rain was completely gone. It was suddenly and unexpectedly over, the way one never wants to imagine one's life will someday be over. The moon was instantly out, shining on the open fields full of glistening rocks and trees. The night was black but clear and stretched forever. My face was wet and warm, and I was pointed the opposite direction on the empty road. I sat there for a few minutes, watching the night sky float above me. And then I turned the car around and I drove home. Want you to notice when I'm not around, you're so very special. I wish I was special.
Just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so flippin' special. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so flippin' special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so flippin' special. I wish I was special. I'm a creep.
Блаженный между смертных те, чья жизнь не знала зол, но тем, которых потрясен по воле Божий дом, не избежать сужденных бед, пока не сгинет род. Так морские несутся валы под неистовым ветром фракийским, и из мрака пучины со дна поднимают крутящийся бурно черный песок и грохочут прибрежные скалы под ударами волн. Tesla was convinced that AC electricity was the path of the future. Edison had put all his money into DC research. History would prove Tesla correct, but would as well all but forget him. Tesla quit working for Edison, and Edison began spreading rumors that Tesla was insane, that his theories on electricity were dangerous, and that he was never to be trusted. The feud was public and malicious, and since Edison had millions of dollars backing him, it was his voice that people heard.